Before there was any trans advocacy, before there was any trans awareness, my life was just dark, because the awareness comes with information, and there was no information. And so I just had to struggle with myself, with no information, and just try to find a way of living. I think I stopped using my name a long time ago, and because I did come up with several names, because in my time there was not this freedom of being like in the middle. Life has changed now. Young people are able to dress the way they can. I remember in my times, girls were not even allowed to put on trousers. So what happened is that when I started my transition in without any information, I knew I had to be on one side. It had only to be in one side. Either had to bring out my maleness completely and not be in the middle, because that's the only way I would have gotten away with whatever I was going through. So what I did, and especially now in my personal life, is that I stopped using my name unless it was very necessary. I remember when I got my passport, so I decided, let me apply for my ID now. When I went down there, the person who was in charge told me, look, I can see your documents are okay, and I can even see you've gotten a passport, but I've never done this before. So I'm going to send you back to our bosses, and from there, let them give the help you need. So I went there twice, but the person who was sitting on that administration chair said it was not possible. It was my right to have my ID, and there was nothing to jump about. Having it with my new names was still my right, but then somebody decided to deny me for about 3, almost 4 years, to deny me my ID. My business being razed down, it was razed down in 2007. That was during the post-elections. I lost everything. I had to start from zero. So meaning starting from zero is that you haven't salvaged anything. That means you get your little savings that you've kept aside, which you've had to struggle all your life, because there have been many opportunities in this country, microfinances, and these are where people, like-minded people, get together, and you start saving, and banks will give you some money so that you can extend your business. But I've not had the privilege of that because of my names. Because of who you are, you cannot get a chance to, gain from other, like ordinary people who will just get in microfinances, get in a group of 5, start putting money together, we'll give you some money, then you can divide it and have it in your businesses and for your growth. So my growth from that time has been a bit hard, although I'm okay. It has turned up okay. About 2 years ago, we had gone to Transgender Education Advocacy had gone to court, and actually the AG had effected that people have their names changed, and there had not been a problem, but nobody had followed it up. So the reason people were going back to court is because that the whole process had been stalled, and so individuals in the community went on living without identification papers. That was actually the whole issue. I've always wanted to go for driving. Right now, if I go for driving, I know I'll be able to get my driving license without being hassled by anybody. If I had some money to buy some land in this country right now, nobody would hassle me. I would use the right procedures and my ID would be acceptable. I just feel punished that I didn't have to not have to have my ID for 4 years because there is somebody sitting somewhere thinking that they need to punish me because I'm a trans individual. A positive shift would be for this government to come up with policies that will help the trans individuals out there to be able to reach their goals, their dreams.